Hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here. Welcome back to the Indian Ocean. This is War on the Sea, playing with Yort's Indian Ocean mod. We are day 225 of our campaign, November 8th, 1942. In the last episode, we had a moderately successful surface battle with Task Force Able here. Task Force Able is on their way back to rearm. Most of our ships did take some damage. It's not really anything that I would pull ships off the line to fix, but they are going to have to rearm, so we're going to send them back to Colombo here to rearm. Then they're going to make their way out. We're going to make another pass here at Sabang. I want to get this down to at least a level 2. Also, I think it may confuse the Japanese a little bit if we start bombarding bases other than Port Blair, and possibly throw a kink in their auto rebuild program that they have here, where I bombard them down level or 2, and then by the time I'm over here, they've got it built back up. So kind of wondering how they're doing it. Seems like a little bit of video game hijinks going on there with the AI, but it is what it is. Task Force Charlie right now, we do have our albacores, which are returning to base. We are a few albacores short of a full flight, so they should be good for now. They're going to pull back a little bit just to kind of get out of harm's way. It's only 11 o'clock, so any type of air attack coming our way is probably already on its way. So we can get our Sea Hurricanes up. Let's launch aircraft in 2.2 hours. Task Force Baker is hanging out over here. They are on a patrol up in this area. I'm going to move them a little further out like that and set their patrol pattern right there. I've noticed something very weird happening. I don't know what goes on in the meantime as I'm playing other games, but gremlins get into the system, and Task Force 2 is taking a pretty roundabout route to Rangoon here. I noticed they're going to go have within waving distance of Port Blair, so they can go wave and say hi. They have engineering fuel. They have troops. We are going to put them on Rangoon. I'm not sure if that's going to give me enough to bump up the airbase to anything, but they're going to put their troops there. And we're going to fix this, because I don't need them dead, basically. By the time they made the trip down here and said hi to all these Japanese, we wouldn't have any ships left. So also over here, we got Task Force 1. Task Force 1 is doing something weird as well, where they're just kind of doing all this. I'm not sure what any of that is, but they are going over to Rangoon as well. So let's fix this. And then 160 hours, they will be there. Akiab is now fully under our control. I'm going to leave the troops at Akiab that we have just to fend off any future attacks. Kokonada is under our control with a few Japanese still resisting. They won't last very long. We got almost 10,000 troops there. And we are moving along with the campaign. Fairly satisfied with the progress that we made in the last couple episodes. Still have a ways to go before I am ready to assault the main objective of Port Blair. I want to have 20,000 plus troops in that first wave, plus the supplies to support them. So the name of the game today is probably building our forces up and fending off any Japanese attack. That first Japanese attack didn't take long to materialize. Here we are. This is Task Force Baker. They were minding their own business, and the Japanese decided to throw them for a loop here. We're gonna get some maneuvering done here. Well, we're doing pretty good shooting them down, so there they go. Look at that. Come on, get them down. One more. One more may actually get through, which kind of sucks. I'm going to have you come north. You're going to come like this. Formidable's going to start making smoke. We do have quite a few martlets on the tail of this bomber. And down she goes. So that was a successful defense of our carrier. Thank God. Next attack is inbound. They are focusing on Task Force Baker. Apparently it did give me a chance to get my FOMARs up into the air before they came at me with what's looking like carrier-based. Actually, I don't think those are bombs. I don't think they have any bombs. But we're not going to take any chances. The whole group is going to start making smoke. Get their speed up. Start turning. Like that. I think I may need to, if these guys aren't going to bomb me, I could use my method that I've been using of bringing the planes we'll get the FOMARs. Alright, we're shooting them down. I'm going to hold off here. If I start taking losses in my planes, like significant losses, I think I may just group all the planes together and have them fly at fairly low altitude. Yep, here we go. Alright, so all these guys are going to group up together. Form up, head down. They're gonna fly right past the group. Martlets, I'll have you form up in a couple different groups here. And have you fly this way. I don't really want them in line ahead. Let's do box. Not sure why it only gave me 3 of them. Form up here. Well, what I'm trying to do here, in case you're wondering, is I'm trying to grab the AA from the carriers and the destroyers. I don't know why they keep clicking off like that. So it's a dogfight. It's a dogfight type of day, I guess. Let's not do that at the expense of our planes, which we are doing. Right now, nobody's doing what I want them to do. Have you guys turn around. If I can bring them past the ships with the AA, I found that to be kind of an effective tactic of destroying enemy aircraft. But doesn't seem to be working very good right now. We're losing planes left and right. I'm going to start the retreat timer here. Probably should have done that a ways ago, but... Alright, there we go. Good. Alright, Martlet. Have you go over here. Just want to make sure I'm not accidentally crashing. There's a lot of AAs flying through. That's crazy. Seems to be doing all right, though. There he goes. He's dead. All right, what do we have left? I don't think we have anyone left. Oh, we got this guy. Oh. Go ahead and shoot him. Nope, just fly past him. All right. Whatever works for you, man. Full Mars, yeah, let's get these guys up before they crash into the ships. That was pretty close. And none of them are following my, following the plates. The ones I want them to. There we go. None of the planes, the Japanese planes, are following who I want them to. I think we only have one left. Nope, there's another one. There's another one. Alright. Well, full Mars are moving in. They're gonna make an attack run on this guy. These might be carrier-based planes. Never know. Did lose a lot of martlets. Where the hell's the rest of them? What they fucking doing out there? Alright, well, my tactic apparently did not work at all. Let's see if we can get this guy to bring some of these guys down here. Here we got a whole flight of full Mars going after one plane. Dogfighting in War on the Sea. Looks like they're just flying in circles around each other. How about you target that guy? You can do the same. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Missed him. Might have caused some damage. Alright, full Mars. There's your target out there. He's going 197. You're doing 221. We got a lot of... start shooting. Alright, these Volmars here, they should be in a good position to start shooting. Alright, now you're going after a different guy. Alright, well... That's the guy we're shooting at with our ships. Has a lot of AA. We are getting them down. Get him, get him. Take him out. There you go. Good job. All right. So from the sound of the guns falling silent, I think we have successfully defended the fleet. They're just not going to leave Baker alone. Must have pissed him off somehow. I can't imagine what. How. What do we have? We have level bombers. So let's start maneuvering as our fighters move in. We're going to bring you out like this. Formidable. You can start a maneuver. Jacob, let's have you turn completely around. Problem is, planes are fairly low on ammo right now, so some of these may actually get through, especially if they don't live to see the next attack. But we did get one of them down. There are still 3 inbound in that flight, at least. Yeah, I never got a chance to rearm my... No, no, no. Go for the one right in front of you. Go for the one right in front of you, guys. Why do you do that? We got some problems here. Alright. Change your turn. Oh, please don't hit me. Yep. That was devastating. Alright, who else do we have coming in on him? No one? He only took that one hit, but... who knows how bad that was. And I'm fairly sure this isn't going to be the last time Baker has to defend herself. Formidable. How are you doing? Heavy damage, moderate flooding. Speed is down to 54%. I don't think anything has affected flight operations, so I'm kind of a little leery about releasing. You don't have any ammo. Cease attack. We'll just go down the line here. Alright, you got ammo. 231, 253. Pick up your speed. Catch up a little bit. You have ammo. Pick up your speed. How far out? 1,000 yards. Let's get her down before she shoots it down. Alright, hold the trigger. Alright, smoking. Out of ammo. There we go. Alright. Yeah, we're going to have to land our planes to rearm them. But Formidable is more than likely at some point going to have to be repaired. So I just can't have her off the line right now. Formidable and Baker without their air escort because they were refueling, rearming, and repairing. We've got 6 bombers coming in. Hopefully we can dodge. I mean, they're smaller bombs, but still dangerous. Still absolutely dangerous. Let's have you slow down a little bit. See if we can get some of these guys down with your AA. Formidable is maneuvering. One of those days on War on the Sea where it's all about the air attacks. Alright, we got one of them down. They probably dropped already. Another one's down. Oh, we actually took a hit on our destroyer, and that was kind of close. They missed the carrier. All right. Okay. There we go. All right. Well, I mean, we're going to have to do some damage repair here. It's not too bad, I guess. Let's bring you to a stop. Bring everyone to a stop so we don't have any mishaps. And get the damages fixed and continue on with the plan of the day. Defend, defend, defend. Akiev's under threat now. Blenheims are up. We got Albacores up from the task force. Not sure if they're going to make it in there on time or not. Let's ignore this for the time being. Akiev's ready to launch, so we're going to get our 2 Hurricanes up. They're going to join the fight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to wait. If they can get a little bit closer. Come on. Don't. I can't do this. I can't let them put troops there again. but I gotta get these guys a little bit closer. And hopefully this works. Alrighty, what do we have here? We have a lot. Let's have you guys come out like this and overfly. Kind of try and draw some of the flak off. We'll just set you like this. They are cruising right for land, so maybe they're gonna scuttle themselves here. Albacores, I don't know why they wouldn't follow the order I gave before I started recording, but they did not, of getting down. I'm gonna bring you up like this. I haven't even looked at what the composition is of this task force. Have you come out like that? Let's just break these guys here and then reform them into groups of 3. Like that. You're going to come up there, and the 2 of you are going to come over here. All right, let's see what we're up against here. We got a destroyer. Merchant, 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 destroyer, destroyer. All right. So Blenheims, I'm going to bring you in on this smaller merchant here, like this. We'll get them into position. Hurricanes are climbing up. Yeah, let's leave them where they are. Alright, Albacores. You're going to target the number 3. You're going to target the number 4. This group here, you're going to target number 5. Let's have the group of 3 target the smaller merchant like that. And then you're going to target number 3. Blenheims, turn in. Start your attack run. Wait, why did they just break their formation? Why do you not have a target? Right. Why are you flying in box? Okay. There we go. I know this isn't going to do a whole lot against this ship because our bombs aren't that big, but we can at least make a strike on them. If we can turn this convoy back away from Akyab, then success. Because that's a big gas convoy. Oh no. Drop. Yeah, that's a biff. Let's have you climb up. Slowly circle. Yeah, we didn't do shit with that one. so albacores are moving in. And hopefully our torpedo bombers do some pretty good work for us here. I'm thinking because they're in line ahead, the AA is going to be a little bit less. If they were in like a convoy formation, we may have some problems. First group is moving in. Alright, they did drop. Second group also dropped. Did lose an albacore. Oh, there we go. That was a good one. I think we only got maybe 2 hits on this one. Struck by a dud. We got this Lone Ranger coming in on this guy. It kind of went right underneath him, which is lame. Next group that hasn't attacked yet. Let's get you turned back around. Like that. Alright, one is sinking. Let's have you come in like this. Come on. Come on. There we go. Group 17, where would you be? Oh, you're circling. I had them circle just in case, just to see. This guy's looking pretty rough. This guy hasn't been hit yet. Okay, move in. They're going to be going kind of fast for this. 17, let's have you come out and around. 13, let's get you slowed down. Like that, there we go. Next group's moving in. Torps are in the water. 13, attack. Looks like we'll get 1 hit at least. 1 hit, 2 hits. Alright, that's destroyer, destroyer. One we haven't hit yet. Albacores, we're gonna bring you up. See how this attack goes here. But we've got 2 of them down so far. Alright, all torpedoes are away. Oh, they're gonna hit the sinking ship. Shit! Oh, that sucks. They're all gonna hit the sinking ship. Wow, nice move there, Captain. Yep. Oh, no, one of them went over. One of them was a dud. 2 of them hit. Oh. Wow, well that was a nice move by the captain of the ship. I know it's probably not intended, but we'll go with it anyway. Albacores are vacating the premises. These guys did fairly good. Alright, this group, we're going to break 2 of you off like that. Okay. What I want you to do, I'm going to have you target the number 5. I'll get you moved like this. Too close, my ass. Yellow group's going to attack the number 3. We didn't like that. We're going to slow them down. You as well. I want to give them enough time to get the ship out and away from the wreck there, which I think they are. Alright. Move in. I'm going to change your course a little bit. Have you come up. I wish it would do this. I really do. Slow down. Fuck it. Attack. These guys are probably dead because they're going to be flying right over destroyer. But these shots look pretty good. Dead nuts. One hit, one dud. Yep, these guys dropped here. This is a stationary target, so we should have some pretty good hits here as long as they're not duds or deflections. Yep, they both hit. Alright, we did lose one of our albacores out of this flight. This one may cause some problems here. Let's see what the damages are. Critical and critical and critical and critical. Okay. Alright, so that was fairly successful. I'm pretty sure the ship's going to sink. Hurricanes are circling above. They didn't really do their job drawing the flak. But we're going to let them patrol above, keep their eyes on things. If they start to get the damages fixed, I'm going to bring them in for a strafing run. Supply Convoy Task Force 1 has some type of weird low-level bombing run coming in on them. Not a lot of planes, but still they have bombs, and we are cargo ships, so this could go bad here. See if we can get some of them down before they drop. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like they're heading right for this guy. It sounds like we got some more from somewhere. I don't see them out there. Oh my, yeah. Well, that's a dead cargo ship. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, we got more coming in like this. Let's here. Get your speed slowed down a little bit. Abigail is our fuel tanker. Probably not going to make out too well with bombs. I guess we haven't counted ourselves as lucky that there's small bombs. But I think that's about it. It doesn't really seem like they put a whole lot of effort into that attack. I'm okay with that. we may actually lose this ship. Just, we don't have the firefighting or damage control capabilities to take care of this. Abby, yep, you're fine. Yeah, we just gotta hope like hell that the Durham Castle can get these fires put out. I doubt they will be, but you never know. Akiab, they're making another frickin' push on that. 12,000 troops. We're going to hold you off for a little bit. We're going to turn you back around. See what happens here. Yep. Another attack on this convoy. So we'll deal with that. We got a two-prong approach to their attack now. I'm not entirely sure who you might be going for, but they're running right down the side of the convoy. It's these guys back here. Let's get the Bantam turned out, which I think is the one they're going for first here. Not sure who these guys would be going for. Maybe Abbeydale? Alright, one of them's down. Yeah, you're going for Durham, I can tell that. We gonna get the other one down? Let's have you turn into him a little bit. Alright, they did drop here. Oh god, right on the stern. Dud. Where's the other one? Right there. Alright, I think we got the other one down before she dropped. Wow. Well, that was lucky. That was lucky. Okay, alright. Well, now we have to see what they have in mind for Akiab. Actually meant Rangoon. When I said Akiab, I meant Rangoon. That's what this is. But they landed a decent amount of troops. We have 12,000, so fucking pain in the ass. We're gonna drop off the supplies there. Might want to wait for them to clear out of there a little bit before we send our transport convoy in. Task Force Charlie, we're gonna bring you up like this. You're gonna take over the northern patrol from Task Force Baker, who's heading back to rearm. Abel is also heading back to rearm, and you are heading over. We've managed 9 command points here over the course of the day. So we're going to be putting those to good use at some point. That's going to do it for today's episode. If you guys liked it, hit the like button. If you have any thoughts, tips, or advice, leave those in the comment section below. If you want to follow along, hit the subscribe, and we will pick this up again in the next episode. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very good day.